Astăzi, la Brilliant, îl cunoaștem pe Alessio Lewithin, omul care s-a mutat de aproape 15 ori în 7 țări diferite, iar în final și-a ales drept casă Bucureștiul, locul în care a fondat cel mai mare spațiu de divertisment culinar din Europa. Hello Alessio!
Ciao Loredana, benvenuta a CulinaryOn. Here is my home, my place, and I am so happy to welcome you here for this beautiful interview today.
Thank you for joining me today also. Thank you for joining a brilliant show for Romanian public broadcaster.
It's my pleasure to be here, and I thank you for searching me and finally get me to come to your show.
Let's start our enjoyable conversation by introducing your presence in Romania.
My first approach with Romania was through a friend of mine in New York. He's a Romanian, he's my best man at my wedding. Then through my work in the corporate world, I managed to come to Romania several times, and in 2011 I moved to Romania when I was working in the corporate world for an American company. And in 2014 I made the decision to permanently live in Romania with my family, my wife Alexandra, my son Adrian.
But why did you choose Romania?
Romania chose me, actually.
You moved several countries.
Yes, I did. I lived in Italy, lived in the US, lived with my family in Switzerland, in Africa, I lived in Asia, and then the destiny took us here to Romania, in particular to Bucharest. We all loved it, we liked the people, the culture, and then we decided to stay here. We started in Russia in 2012. We expanded in several places in the world, which is not for me to talk about it here right now. But yes, we came here, and I knew Romania very well. I lived in Bucharest and Romania, working for a big multinational company before, and I understood that things were changing.
What's the organizational culture of this wonderful space?
We make all our clients the main actors in CulinaryOn, okay? So we work as stage master to make sure that they have a fantastic experience with us, from the selling process all the way at the end when they receive the diploma for participating to one of our events. What is important is our staff is fully trained and selected for being people who care about other people. Customer service is the number one. We don't sell food. We don't sell drinks. We don't sell the space. We sell an experience that is an experience meant for the people, whether it is a kid's birthday party, for the first time out, not going to a shopping center and playing, bowling or paintball, all the way, and coming to cook here with us or doing art classes, all the way to corporate, where instead of going to a nightclub or to a restaurant, they come here. We do edutainment, not entertainment, and not education. We combine the two concepts. And today, more than ever, with the current situation that we have, this is what we need. I have a lot of concerns about what's going on, about seeing people walking just with their phones in their hands, their earplugs. I walk a dog every day in the morning at 7 o'clock. I get bumped by kids that are going to school that they don't see me coming, because they're on their little telephones, Instagram, whatever it is, all these socials, stuff like that. There is no more connection. We need to rebuild it back. Pandemic created a huge gap to that.
What's your source of being empathic almost all the time?
There is one phrase in Italy, or like a proverb in Italy, they say, you can easily recognize honest people because everybody hates them, okay?
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah.
I am one of
I
those.
got it.
I'm one of those, you know? And actually the proverb is about people not appreciating what you do and who you are, but being honest, by telling them, sorry, I cannot do that at what you're asking me because, you know, I also have cost. I have to run a business. I'm not a charity ball here. Actually, people are accepting that. And they come back and actually at the end of the day, we always find the middle ground. I wake up happy every morning. No matter what issues I have, whether professional, personal, like everybody else, I wake happy. I walk my dog Argo, and it makes me happy. And that energy brings me to the office every day at 10 o'clock in the morning. And when somebody calls me or I make a phone call, I make them feel good. Empathy is what makes the world go around.
What do you think sets you apart as a concept story?
I was the first one to come in with this concept in Romania and in Bucharest. We set the standard and bar so high. When you invest 1.5 million euro for the location that you're seeing here, the next competitor needs to invest double. My competitors before I started here are great, really great. They set up certain standards, but we have moved several steps ahead. What makes me different is that we are one-stop solution. So this is what I go back. For people to organize events, they need to find out first the location. So they need to look for somebody who rents them a location. They need to find somebody who gives them food or services, somebody who provides them entertainment, somebody who provides them security, whatever it is. So they need to shop around so many different areas. Even if they use a middle agent, okay? Still, they need to outsource. We do everything in-house. In-house, we create the entire perfect event. You just speak to one person and we organize the entire thing.
Do you have an elevator pitch?
There is no mystery in life without a mystery box from CulinaryOn. And our mystery box is about everything. We bring you happiness. At the end of the day, I have a 98.5 net promoting score in the entertainment, edutainment, HoReCa, events. I have a very high net promoting score. And the numbers are not coming from my imagination. We have a CRM who tracks every single client who decides to leave us a review, what score they give us.
What do you hope to do next?
Yeah, my dream is to keep on having CulinaryOn. You know, like we have faced some serious difficulties since 2020. In 2019, I grew vis-a-vis 2018 by 63.4% in revenues. I'm one of the few companies that on year number 2 was EBITDA positive by 2%. 2020, I was poised to grow by 62%. January, February, my business is seasonal, okay? So you have to imagine after the beautiful time of Christmas, business goes down to restart again in March. We grew by 73%, EBITDA positive by 21%. Then COVID came. I had 36 people working for us, full-time, that I cared for because the most important value for a company besides our reputation of integrity and professionalism and our brands is our people. So we kept them all. But I didn't receive any subsidy from the Romanian state, okay? Yes, we went into technical unemployment. Very nice. But I have to pay taxes on technical unemployment. I was closed in 2020 for 47 weeks out of 52 with no right to operate. But we kept the team on board. Of course, little by little, people decided to move on. 2021 was not even better. I mean, January to July, we were closed again. We opened in August. We boom, repressed demand. We did the best August ever since the beginning. Then they introduced without notice, without nothing, the new restrictions, which I agree, because that gives a level playing field. But still, we lost in one day 30,000 euro worth of orders. We stopped working again in October and November, and then December we started again. We are here for the long term. We are not here to make little money and run away. When you invest 1.5 million euro, you're not here to recuperate in 3 years. We have a long vision. Every country in Europe had a system to protect businesses like ours, like mine, like thousands of other people in my industry that are affected by that, okay? Here there was nothing about negotiating for rent, negotiating for taxes, no nothing, you know? I had to pay in 2021, in January, all the back social taxes from technical employment, but I don't work. There was no agreement like in Italy, Germany, Spain, France, where the government would subsidize a part of the rent. I had to pay full rent. Me, I give work to suppliers, but nobody's coming to help me out, correct? So I hope things will change. I sued the state for this, because we have the right. We went to court. They have not given us a decision yet on what's going to happen, but I fight for the people, for the business, and for my family.
Culinary shows and the public's interest for anything related to the gourmet world and cooking delicious food have seen significant growth in the recent years in Romania. Why?
Because Romanians travel a lot. The fact that they went to visit countries, different food cultures, is starting to bring a demand. You know, like you go to the same old restaurant where you get the same beautiful, I don't know, ciorba de vacuzza and sarmaluzze with smantana and, you know, a beautiful dessert. I mean, this is actually what your parents are actually cooking for you, you know, so you're starting to experience different. You bring it back. You have a lot of young entrepreneurs or with good ideas that find people have money to invest and say, look, I went, for example, to Italy and saw how they prepare food in there, or how they prepare cocktails, or how they talk about beers and wines. So they bring good ideas. All about it is, you know, is to get connected through food, through wines, experiences, good time together. You know, there is no better place to talk about things that make you sad around the table, because you have the comfort of your family, of your friends. You know, it's not, I mean, going to the psychologist or a psychiatrist is not the same. I mean, at the table you can actually open and you talk about it, and then you can laugh, you can mourn, you can be sad, but people will help you to find your way.
Do you call Romania your second home?
Romania gave me a lot. I made this my home after 17 years, 14 moves, 6 different countries, 3 continents to live together with my family. We moved horses, we moved dogs, we moved furniture. We loved it. We loved Bucharest, and here we are.
What makes you brilliant?
A person's people. So, you know, I'm made up of the goods of people that are around me besides my own few qualities.